Guys, we're getting busy with all sorts of different things here. We just dismounted the other two forces. We're actually gonna go take them now. We know somebody with a giant blasting cabinet, so we're gonna go take these, get these blasted really quick. What just showed up is actually a lift kit for the dually. You guys have seen in the back, our buddy's dually. It's in the back of these videos every so often. We're doing a lift on it, 6-inch lift on that guy, so that'll be huge. We'll probably come back here later, I don't know. But regardless, this came in. I know a lot of you told me get the LCQ, whatever, this thing, the audio control. The L6i, what the heck? Yeah. LC6i, but that's not what, this is an LCQ1. But yeah, an LC6i somewhere around here. So it's supposed to be an LC6i, 6 channel. So I think it is an L. What the heck? But I also want to maybe even do the rock lights tonight instead. I don't know. I'll get one of the two done, and we'll go from there. Are these lights always on?
I think they are.
Or do these just glow in the dark?
They do.
But no, I was thinking like, well, why? They should not be on. That's exactly what they did. What the heck, man?
I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes.
And I have awful lighting because there is none. All right, guys, so I pretty much spent the whole day today getting all these rock lights wired in. I was testing out the switch back here on the Boost Auto Parts mirrors. That needs to get wired, running through into the fuse box. The switch back and all that works. That's good. All the rock lights, they're all good. They're all working. Right now, I just had them hooked up to a Milwaukee battery in there. Tomorrow we're actually gonna come in here. Actually, I had 2 Milwaukee batteries. I'm gonna come in here. I gotta find my loom. I'm gonna run it over, and we're gonna pretty much use that battery now because this battery is like maxed out with everything, with the Kelderman, the audio, there's actually the electric tonneau cover was hooked up to this. We don't really need that anymore. But pretty much everything in the truck right now is hooked up to this battery, so that's not good. But I'm gonna run the light bar, the stars, and the rock lights off of that battery. And then what I'm going to do is run the trigger wires all the way back and down and in here, and then the trigger wires will off the switch will trigger that and send power from the batteries to all the things. But like I said, guys, always run relays on your stuff. You don't want to risk burning things down. You know, a relay, once you learn to wire it one time, just do it. Save yourself. Trust me. You'd rather have those things blow. Like on my green truck, relays, water got stuck in the relay, and then almost saved that truck because on the way getting hauled to SEMA through the sand and stuff in Colorado, it got messed up, but the relay saved me. So just do it. Just do it. Lights cover really well for this height. I just want to see it with the wheels on. I also want to see it at night. I think it's gonna come out really good because, like I said, there's 3 lights here. I got one off there, same thing in the rear, 3, and then one off the axle. But I've only got 3 in each wheel well on the green truck, and then I've got 2 off the back axle as well. So we technically have 2 more lights on here, getting those radius arms on this truck. It looks really good. Wiring is never fun, and I know a lot of you are like, oh, sometimes you only get X amount of stuff done. And I'm just being like, this is straightforward. Like, I'm not saying I spent all day, but it's literally a pain. Tapping everything, running everything, doing it correctly, zip tie, keeping it clean. It's a lot of work, but what I think we're gonna do in the morning is come in here, get those relays run, show you how to do the push button switches. And I'll also show you guys, because I know a lot of you were asking, I'm gonna show you how to run the stars, because a lot of you are like, how are you gonna hook that up to a switch? I'm gonna show you guys. It's a lot easier than you think, but I'm gonna show you that. We're gonna relay that as well. And I hate wiring. It's a pain in the butt, but it needs to be done, and that's why I was trying to tackle a lot of this today, is because all our liners are in. The whole exterior of this truck is pretty much done. I still do need the power steps, but that's plug and play installation. We don't got to really worry about that. But everything's back in clean and tidy. I'm going to do some more powder coating. I think I'm going to try and bust these drive shafts out, to be honest. I might see if I can powder those. I'm going to powder coat the links on the level links, because why not? It's just black in there, and why not make it look pretty? So we're going to do the links in there red as well, and we're going to get the sway bar done as well. Add a little more red in here, because the airbag really takes away from that, because like even on the green truck, you see the whole spring, you see the whole bag mount, you see all, or I mean the coilover mount, you see it all. On this truck you really don't see much other than that upper mount and the radius arm. Yeah, on this one we're gonna add a little more red underneath here, make it pop just a touch more. But I just want to finish up the exterior, because then we can finally get in here and knock the rest of this out, because this is a nightmare. I actually had to come in here and order 2 brackets I didn't even know. It's this right here. It's this bracket here in the back, in the front, is which the new center console are mounted to. If you guys didn't remember, this is a 6-seater and we're taking it down to a 5. So with the full length center console, there's 2 brackets we needed, and I think I ordered the correct ones, because those are the only 2 that were legitimately out there. But we needed those 2, they're coming, and then we could throw that console in. But once the stars are wired, and then I think I'm going to try and just do, I don't know what I'm going to do on the audio, but this interior should be going in very soon as well. So we'll get back in the morning and finish the rest of this this wiring. All right, guys, it's the next morning here. We're actually we're trying everything at this point to make our lives easier to powder coat wheels. I tried this in the past when I did the stuff for the green truck for like SEMA. I used aircraft remover. It worked okay on, I think I used it on the Gen Y though, and that's some like stupid thick powder. But now we got more aircraft remover. You're gonna need more than that.
I'm sampling it.
But yeah, you're gonna put it on here, and then it'll like shrivel itself up, and like, I don't know, hopefully work all this powder off the best we can. No, you gotta probably put on there like super thick. I don't have any paintbrush or anything, so we're using shop towels. But here's the issue with this stuff. Somebody thought it was a good idea to remove the methylene chloride from this. Somebody, probably environmental, I don't know. But that was the real killer. That would just strip anything and everything immediately. So whoever removed that from here, now it kind of defeats the potency of this aircraft remover stuff. So we'll see how this works. It's just sandblasting. It takes forever, makes a mess, and all of that. So we'll see how this works. Yo, also these bees, it's like day 1 of like pollen season, and bees are nuts. Just calm down. You might as well just coat the whole wheel, because 20 minutes is 20 minutes, and if it comes off, it comes off. If it doesn't, then
Sandblasting?
yeah, they're sandblasting anyway, so you might as well just lube that thing up. Well, all right, guys, after about like 40 some minutes and a couple layers of this, it's actually coming off. I am thoroughly surprised. Oh, wait, let me get that. Yeah. And just, yeah, we'll get 10 gallons of mineral spirits and soak this thing. Yeah, that's great. Wow. It's still going to be a hell of a time trying to get all that off. Everything wired. Here I'm gonna tell you guys how I wired this in a second here, but we got everything wired. We got the stars wired, we got the light bar wired, and we got the rock lights wired. Everything's on here. The only thing left we have to do externally on this truck, other than like polish the paint, is get the Boost Auto Parts mirrors, the switchback function to work. I gotta run that wire. You can see the orange wire. I gotta run it through the door tomorrow, get it inside up through to the fuse panel that I think when the headlights turn on, yeah, the headlights turn on, they'll be white, and then when I go to turn signal, they'll flash amber. So they look really good, they look awesome. But as you guys saw, I braided the wire there. Braiding this wire gives me my 12 volt constant, my ground, and the switched wire. The switched wire is coming off of our switch. So let me show you this. And I know a lot of you want to see how to wire the stars to a switch instead of the remote or whatever, but this is actually quite simple. These are the, that's the light bar. This is the rock lights. And then this one here is the stars, as you can see. So super simple, actually, not that bad at all. And then I downloaded the app so I can change everything on my phone, which is awesome. But back here, I'm gonna show you what we did. Like I said, braid the wires, 12 volt constant, ground. Those are actually just right underneath the dash star. I use the factory ground. And because this wire is like the size of, it's literally this smaller than a push pin, the power wire to the Starlight kit. I don't know how that works, but we just actually tapped the factory 12-volt wire there. It supplies us with what we need, and what protects us from anything is the relay. So pretty much that 12 volts comes into here. If there's ever an issue, boom, this fuse will pop. If there's ever an issue on the other end, this relay will protect us as well. So that's why you want to relay everything. This is pretty much taking power from your battery and is only sending the current from your battery when the switched wire, aka the wire off your switch, turns on. You can also use a relay to turn on with like a factory, like an accessory wire if you wanted. Relays are super simple. They are confusing at first. There's a lot of weird things, but once you learn it, you'll understand. Let me show you guys this really quick. Here is your normal relay. Now, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of wires here. This middle one, this is for, don't even worry about this. You might just confuse you. But pretty much if your window motor will use this. So there's a open and there's like a powered and there's a ground position on that relay. So when something's grounded out, just say the window will go up. When it's powered, the window will go down. So in most instances for accessories you run on trucks, you don't need this middle wire because you're not really grounding anything out. So you don't need a two function to do so. But I just snipped that middle, or if you have another relay where you can pull it out, pull it out. That leaves you with 4 wires really. Obviously ground, you're going to ground that out. And then relays are kind of, you can switch them. You don't have to really follow this. So this white one could be your ground, or the black one could be your ground. This red one could be your 12 volts, and then this blue one could be your accessory. Or vice versa. The blue one could be your 12 volts, and then this could be, you know, the thing you're trying to power. So pretty much run the 12 volts from your battery, fuse it, 20 amps usually, ground it, run this to your light bar, to your rock lights, to your whatever, and then run this to whatever is going to take and tell this relay to turn on. So like the switch, the wire from your switch, the accessory wire, whatever it be, super simple, but make sure you fuse this, please. They're super simple. And you just do it. Honestly, just do it. So we are actually closing in, guys. All this can be kind of put back together very soon here. I know it's driving me nuts too. I want to get this together, but super simple. These plugs, if you order the push button plugs, make sure you get ones that come with the dummy, you know, the dummy pigtail, the dummy plug thing here. Brown wire you don't need. If you want to run it so when you push the button the LED is on, it's really this, it's different on every, you know, pigtail depending on what you get. But 2 of the wires are going to be touching together. It'll tell you usually in the instructions which ones need to happen. But in this instance, the blue and the red get twisted together and ran to the output. These 2 wires are your switched wires. So whatever you need to power, this is what's going to go to. So this goes to the light bar, this goes to the rock lights, this goes to the light bar, and this goes to the stars. And then white is power and black is ground. Simple as that. And you're literally good to go. Because I know a lot of you want to know how to wire the lights and do that. The headlight, the Starlight liner comes with 2 plugs. A wall plug, and it comes with a cigarette lighter plug. Take the cigarette lighter plug, cut the end off. You got 2 baby wires. Solder them together to the correct poles on your relay. Bingo, right to a switch. They turn on. Simple as that. Guys, that's why I make these videos. I want to show you guys you can do these things. It's not that confusing. It does suck sometimes. It is a little crazy. However, there's a lot to do. Oh, there's our white light again. Let me unplug this because our battery's almost dead. Let me take off my power probe too. But what I'm saying, guys, is it took a lot of time today to just do this and get this done. But it needed to be done. And it is quite boring, but it's just stuff that needs to be done. You guys don't get this side of all these truck builds and stuff half the time. Is that there's a lot of stuff that gets done that isn't always exciting. So what we honestly have left is we're gonna be throwing this grill back on. This is actually finally good to go. We can button up the whole front end because we're done. We're done with that. We got our liners back in, done with that. Rock lights work, done with that. Interior, everything we need to a switch is pretty much wired. The purge switch for our air dryer in there does need to have a grounded out switch. I gave us another accessory switch for whatever we want to run if we need to. But I need to run a purge switch. I'll probably put that in the center console, just kind of tuck it in there. But our bracket should be here very soon. We can bolt that up, get our center console in here. Once the center console's in there, get everything wired. Heated seats to the rear, do that stuff, put all the pins in we need. That's what's going to happen here in the next couple videos, to be honest. I am going to put this interior back together. All this is going to go up. I'm going to get a chrome shifter coming. I completely forgot about that, but I'm going to get that coming. Find me an upper glove box, put all that in, get the interior in here, get it wired, and that's literally it. You guys have probably seen in this video a peek of the wheel sitting in the background because it's just chilling, but those will be going on very soon as well. But yeah, we got an exhaust coming. I don't know if I'm going to do any performance stuff very soon. Like I said, this project has been very involved, and guys, it looks so good, especially done. I want to drive it. I don't want it to be in pieces anymore. So I want to get this thing rolling very, very soon. Yeah, I think 3 weeks ago we said like 2 weeks, but this week we should be able to, you know, very shortly. Like I said, the wiring's been a pain, but get everything bolted in and be good to go. So guys, it's super late. I'm gonna close up the shop. If you enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please go down there, click subscribe. Drop me a comment down below, tap the notification bell, click all so you don't miss out on any of the uploads. Take care. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and I'll see you guys in the next one.